guys, welcome back to another episode of R&D Garage. I want to welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing all our videos. So cool. And of course, everybody who's been there since the beginning. You know how much I appreciate you guys. So today we're back on Blueberry. I've been dying to pull her transmission now for what, like a couple months, month and a half, something like that. But we were waiting on a tranny jack, and well, the only one we could find was from Harbor Freight, so pray for me. But I mean, so far it's working. But on a more serious note, I wanted to tell you guys that up until now, the job has been, not that scary, not that terribly difficult, but now we're coming to the part where we're handling really, really heavy things, obviously motor, transmission, all that. If something falls, don't try to catch it because you're worth way more than a damaged tranny, than a cost of a brand new tranny. Obviously, when you're working on the motor like this and you're taking off mounts and brackets, the engine itself isn't as supported as it was when it was, completely stock before this. So again, be careful. This is a difficult job. If you're not comfortable doing this kind of thing, there is no harm, no shame in going to a professional and just saying, do this, because there's plenty of other things you can do on your car without hurting yourself, I think. Yeah, no, there is. Okay, guys, well, we're about to get to it, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, guys, so you see, I already have most of my equipment in place. I have my tranny jack up, and you'll see this chain right here. I went ahead and wrapped it around the tranny. This is only like a precaution. Don't rely on it. It's kind of like a redundancy thing. And then as well, I have another jack with a block of wood against the oil pan, just to kind of give a little extra safety. Now, my oil pan, I don't give a crap about because it's already damaged. So if you're going to be doing this with yours, maybe put a soft towel on the block of wood or something that basically won't damage it. So now that this is all set up, we're ready to get started. Okay guys, now it's time to pull off the lower transmission bracket and mount. So this is basically 5 bolts, all together. And so what I'm gonna do first is give a quick zap to the 2 on the mount right here. And then there's 3 on the bracket. So 1, 2, and 3. And we'll put the sizes in the video itself. So here we go. Pardon me if you get a view of my nose. There's 1. Thank goodness these Milwaukees have lights on them. There we go. And this will come off as a set, the mount and the bracket together. So now I'm putting this to the side. I'm going to go ahead and use my breaker bar to break off these bolts, and then I can ratchet them off. And as always, it's pretty tight. There we go. There we go, there's 1. Come on. Yep. Ah, got it at a weird angle. Let's try that one more time.
Holy smokes.
And sometimes that happens. Whoopsie daisy. So, like I said, guys, just be careful with this. This isn't the safest of jobs, let's say. And remember, if anything falls, just let it go. I'm talking about tools, the tranny. If your tranny happens to fall off the jack, if you didn't secure it as well as you thought you did, do not try to catch it because your feet or whatever are way more expensive than a new tranny. So that was kind of a good example. Whew. Those are just in there, which is good. I mean, it's a mount, so. Or bracket. Okay. Woo. So the thing of it with these guys is it's fine thread. So I'll show you guys that. And so it's like you'll be ratcheting and then you'll think, oh, awesome, it's finger tight, but it's not because the fine thread gets bound up. So it's so much fun. There we go. And so, woo, I'm on the second to the last bolt. This obviously is a little bit heavy, and then you're gonna have to support it when taking off this last one, which, there we go. Almost there. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the bolt in there. There. So check this out, guys. So we got the mount and the bracket. Moving on. Okay, now we're gonna hit the two 19mm bolts and then the 17. Okay guys, let's go ahead and take off these bolts. So remember the two 19mm and then the one 17. There we go. So that's what these guys look like. And the two. Now we're switching to 17. Can get the socket on. There we go. Beautiful, and that's what the 17 looks like. Moving on. Okay guys, so there's one more 17mm bolt on this side, and I'm wearing my glasses, as you probably should as well, because I can already see there's a ton of grease on it, and when I hit it with the power tool, it may fling like everywhere. So, glasses. Oh yeah, I felt a little. Okay, there we go. So we're filming this a bit out of sequence, but I wanted you guys to remember to do this. Since my car's on a lift, filming this would be a little bit impossible, but if your car's on the ground and once your tranny is being supported, you can totally reach this. So these are all 17mm, and there's two nuts right here and right here. And then we have a bolt. And then after those are out, you're gonna wanna take out the bolt on the motor mount itself. Okay guys, so the plan basically is to tilt the tranny to the right, dip it low so it doesn't get caught by the rail. This shouldn't need any excessive force. It should just basically fall after that. This just takes a lot of finagling with both the tranny jack and the jack stand. It's just, yeah, it's not fun. But I've got my helper here today who has taught me everything, so you get to see him work. So yeah, let's go ahead and drop this out. Come on, V. Wave to the camera.
All right.
Okay.
So you have to push
Yeah.
that. Ready?
Yeah.
There we go. We're off.
Okay. We're off the flywheel and everything.
Now we're hitting here, so we have to tilt
Okay.
a little bit to clear.
Okay, so we're tilting the jack, or the tranny jack
And
stand.
then we're going to lower it just a smidge.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
It's still touching.
it's still touching, so we got to lower it a little bit more.
All right. Very close.
Ooh.
Hopefully we're not
That's-
stuck on anything.
Yeah, it looks like the. It's,
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, be careful.
Because of the weight of everything, you want to make sure nothing's caught because you'll end up just tearing it out of the car.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's still attached to the tube. Looks like we're pretty close to clear back here. And we're definitely disengaged from the input shaft. So now we can start.
Start lowering it. Sweet.
And this is where it makes good sense to take a quick look up top and make sure you didn't miss any wiring harness clips,
Okay.
anything like that. I'm pretty sure we got them all, but I'm going to just check.
Oh God, be careful. D is also accident prone, so this is making me nervous.
That's clear.
Okay.
Starter and all that stuff is clear. It looks like we're separated here.
Good.
So we should just be able to keep coming down.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
My knees hurt just watching that.
Starting to catch on something on the front side, back side. Right here.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
All right, so
There we go.
Oop.
No, that's okay. That was just that piece.
we got more here to touch. It is. It's looking good, and it feels stable on the stand.
Okay.
The trick that she taught me was these ratchet straps work a lot better than the chain because you can actually tension them.
Yep.
So it's definitely not going to come off of there.
Always thinking.
Here we go.
Perfect. Oh, you guys, check it out. Oh.
And do this slow
Yes.
because things like to shift.
Oh. Perfect. She's out. Oh. Good job, Dee. Whew. Okay, guys. Well, the trainee's officially dropped. I think maybe tomorrow we'll come back and find out exactly WTF what's going on, and we'll leave it like that. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching us drop out Blueberry's tranny. This was definitely not one of the easier jobs, and like I said, if you did this, give yourself a round of applause. I'm proud of you. So, okay, next we're gonna have to see what actually happened with her tranny, saving that for another video. So all I'm gonna say now is thank you guys again for watching this R&D video. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for commenting, and for sharing. Super important, because the more people we get to watch this channel, the more people who subscribe, the more fun stuff we get to do. So again, thank you all. And now I have to rack my brain and come up with a midweek video, but I'm sure I'll come up with something cool. So again, have a great week, you guys.